What's up guys, my name is Brandon and today we're going to be unboxing the brand new 2020 iPhone SE, and I've personally been waiting on this phone for years now. I've made rumor videos on my channel for so long about this device and it's finally here. So we're going to be unboxing every color, every as in three. So we have the white, the black, and the red here that we are going to be unboxing on the channel. And you guys probably already know where this is headed. Yes, I will be giving two of these away. I don't need three, I only need one. So I will be giving two of these away to you guys. So to go ahead and get straight into unboxing them, let's go ahead and start off with the red one. First of all, taking a look around, you can see they are color coordinated here with the color of the iPhone. So we have the white right there. It's like a silverish white. And then we have black iPhone on the black iPhone. So basically it just says iPhone, doesn't say iPhone SE. Very, very Apple-like box here. Of course, we have the pull tab for easy opening as well. So I did get 64 gigabytes for all of these, but it does also come in 128 and 256. So the 256 is $549. Of course, the 64 gigabyte, the entry model is $399, so $400. So let's go ahead and take the top off of the red one right here. And instantly you can see the red right here. So product red, this is normally for AIDS, but now every single purchase for a product red iPhone SE, the proceeds go towards COVID-19. So a good cause and a good reason to get the red iPhone, aside from just looking really good. So we do have the Apple stickers in here, along with all of our literature in here as well. So we'll just set that off to the side. And here is the red iPhone SE. Looks just like the XR over here. Let me just go ahead and grab that XR. Very, very similar look. Of course, we do have the centered Apple logo now on the new iPhone SE. And we do have a little product red down there at the bottom, just like we did on the XR. But of course, we had iPhone right there. We don't have that on the SE, so it does look a little bit cleaner than the XR. And then also in the box, we have our 5-watt wall adapter. So it is a 5-watt. We do have fast charging capabilities on the SE, but it does not come with a fast charging brick. And then of course, we do have our headphones in here, our ear pods. And then we do have our USB-A to Lightning here to charge the phone and also sync to the computer if you still do that. So really nothing special, just your traditional iPhone unboxing. So let's go ahead and open up the other colors so we can see how those look as well. This is the white, and wow, that actually looks better than I thought it would. So I did not have a white iPhone 11, but the white SE with the black front looks really good. I really like this a lot more than I thought. So we'll see when I peel it off. I think it's gonna look even better than what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and open up the black. And here is the black one with the black bezels, of course. And the black looks pretty solid there as well. Looks very similar to the black iPhone 11 and just previous black iPhone. So here they are, side by side, red, white, and black. Let's go ahead and take the peel off. I want to take it off the white first because I think the white looks really good. I think it's going to be a pretty underrated iPhone SE. I don't think it's going to be as popular as the red. So let's go ahead and do the YouTube style unpeeling. Oh, that is very satisfying. And man, this thing looks awesome. I really like the white. Wow, I did not expect this. So let's go ahead and take off the front for the screen. And you can see kind of the contrast. So we have like silver edges right here. So the border of the white iPhone SE is more of like a gray color on the side, very reminiscent of like an iPhone 6s or like an iPhone 6, the color at least. So very interesting that it's not white all the way around. But I do love the look of the white on the back of this SE. It looks very clean, of course, with just the Apple logo there, no iPhone, no writing down here. Of course, the writing's only on the product red, but wow, I really like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the black and the red. Let's do the red next. So the red looks pretty much just as expected. It seems like it's a little bit brighter than the XR. Let me go ahead and pull that over here. So yes, it is a little bit brighter than the XR. You can even tell on camera. It looks a lot brighter in person than it probably does on camera. So not sure I like that. I think I like the look of the XR better, the deeper red, but that is what we have now on the SE. And then last but not least is the black. So here is what the black looks like. Very clean, very sleek. I like the look of that black. So wow, to my surprise, the red is actually my least favorite color, I think. And I did not expect that at all. I was planning on keeping the red for myself and giving away the black and white, but I don't know anymore. I mean, I may just let the person pick, but man, I like the black and the white a lot. I think I like them both better than the red. Actually, I know I do. I like both white and black better than red this year. So let's go ahead and boot up the white iPhone SE and talk about some of the specs and my overall first impressions of this 2020 iPhone SE. So like I mentioned, yes, it's a $400 iPhone, very, very cheap, very affordable. I think it's going to sell like crazy because of that $400 price tag. for 64 gigabytes. On the front here, we do have the old bezels that we thought we were away from now, but we do have a 4.7-inch Retina LCD display with a resolution of 1334 by 750 at 326 pixels per inch. Now that PPI is the same as the iPhone XR. So the display is basically the same as the iPhone XR in terms of pixel density, but of course we do have a lower resolution. So we do also have True Tone. You can see it taking effect right now. We have kind of a, a very dim screen, a very warm looking screen compared to when True Tone is off. So that's how you can tell instantly that we are dealing with True Tone, that we actually have that, not dealing with, that we actually have that as a feature. Some people like that. Me personally, I do not prefer True Tone. I like having True Tone turned off, but that is a feature here on the SE. Of course, inside we do have the A13 Bionic chip, but we do not have the U1, the ultra wideband chip. So that's pretty unfortunate, especially with the new AirTags coming out. You will not be able to use the iPhone SE with those new AirTags. That's pretty unfortunate, but that is the case. Of course, we have to save money. Apple had to save money somewhere to price this at $400. So you can go ahead and do the quick start to set up your iPhone SE, or you can do this feature right here, the transfer, if you do have an existing iPhone that you want to transfer all your data over to. I will actually have a video coming out right after this unboxing and giveaway video showing how to set up the iPhone SE and transfer all your data over. So watch that video. It will be linked down below and also up in the cards. But man, just holding this in the hand, it feels a little bit lighter than the iPhone 8 for some reason. I don't think it is, but you can see here a comparison to the iPhone 8. They look very, very similar. Of course, on the back though, we don't have the iPhone writing like we did on the iPhone 8. And also the Apple logo is centered and it looks better. The camera though, looks about the same. Of course, we do have that silver. It's kind of hard to see the silver accents around the camera there, and of course on the borders as well. I think I would have liked it better if it was white. I don't know, actually. I kind of like that silver look there. I'm really a fan of the white, as you guys can tell. I'm sorry to be annoying about it, but man, I love that. And of course, the front, we don't have the white bezels anymore like we did on the iPhone 8. The black bezels look so much better. It almost makes it look like there's not as much bezel because it's not just always screaming at you in white. So I do like that a lot with the new iPhone SE. Of course, we do have Touch ID here as well. So let's go ahead and set up the Touch ID. And just keep in mind, the Touch ID is the same as it was on the iPhone 8. It's that same second generation Touch ID. So it's not going to be much faster or anything like that unless it's the A13 Bionic chip that makes it faster, which I don't think that's the case. So you're not going to really see any kind of improvements in terms of accuracy or speed in Touch ID over the iPhone 8. Now, the iPhone SE is also IP67 rated for dust and water resistance, so it can survive for 30 minutes and up to 1 meter of water, which is always nice. That is actually a pretty big deal for such a portable phone and a cheap phone, because people are probably not going to rock a case on this as much as they would like an iPhone 11 or 11 Pro Max or anything like that. And people are going to be kind of careless with it. So the IP67 rating is pretty nice. So now that we are on the home screen, I'm going to go ahead and disable True Tone because it looks a lot worse on camera than it actually is. So we're going to go to our display and brightness here and go ahead and turn True Tone off. And let's go ahead and talk about that camera, because the camera is also a pretty big deal on the new 2020 iPhone SE. So we do have the same exact camera and sensor as the iPhone 8. But that A13 Bionic chip is going to mean we're going to have better stills and better videos and also additional features over the iPhone 8. So I think this camera is going to very much rival the iPhone XR. And I think it's actually going to take better photos than the iPhone XR. And if you take a look, the XR has a bigger lens there. Inside the camera though, we do get a lot of the iPhone 11 features. So you can see here we have quick take video, which is basically when you're in the photo and you hold down, it'll actually start recording a video. That was an iPhone 11 exclusive feature, but now it's made its way over to the iPhone SE. And then also you can see we have the arrow up top, which is in the iPhone 11 only as well before the iPhone SE. So basically if you tap on that, or if you just swipe up right here, you get all these options down below for your flash, your live photo, your aspect ratio, your timer, and your effects over there. You do also have in video, you could change the quality. So from HD, if you tap on it, it will change to 4K. And you can also change the FPS. So it goes to 60 FPS there, 24, 30, you can tap on it and go through those there without actually having to go into settings, which is super nice. And again, that was exclusive to the iPhone 11 before this bad boy came out. And also keep in mind that we do have portrait mode as well. Now it is only portrait for people. So unfortunately you cannot take portrait of objects. You can see right there, it says no person detected. So that is pretty unfortunate, but you do still have that. And you do also have the portrait lighting here as well if you wanted to change the lighting for that. So you have it on the front facing and the rear facing camera, which is nice. And of course, once you take a photo, you can actually adjust the bokeh and the effect. So for example, I just took this high key mono photo right here. And if we go to edit, you can see you can go ahead and edit the effects. If you don't want it to be as strong, you could go ahead and take it down to like 0 or very low, or you could push it all the way up to 100. You could change the effect, the intensity of the effect. And you can see right here, you can click on the f-stop, so f4.5. You could change that if you wanted to add more blur or less. You can really only see it in the hair on this shot, but it's just cool that you can do these things inside of the camera on a $400 phone. It's super impressive, and I cannot wait to use this camera. Of course, we can shoot 4K video at 60 FPS as well. We can also do slow-mo, and like I said, I think it's gonna rival the iPhone XR. So it's gonna be very interesting. I will also compare it to the iPhone 11 in my full review, and also probably my week later review, so stay tuned for all those videos. Of course, the only bad thing about the camera is that even though we have that A13 Bionic chip, we do not get night mode or deep fusion. But as far as the actual display goes and just, going around the OS, this thing feels really fast. I mean, it feels super smooth. The display isn't bad. It's pretty much exactly what I expected. And, holding it up to the iPhone XR, I don't know how much you're going to be able to tell on video, but this is what these two look like side by side. So not really sure if you're going to be able to tell a difference. Me personally, it's really hard to tell a difference. Again, they have the same 326 pixels per inch. So it's going to be very similar to the iPhone XR in terms of just overall look when you're watching videos. Of course, you'll have a lot more real estate on something like the iPhone XR because you don't have the bezels on the home button, but still. And of course, unlocking this phone just made me realize again that we do not have a mechanical home button. It is the haptic-based, the software-based button, just like on the iPhone 8. So just keep that in mind. That's actually a really good thing as well. So really liking the iPhone SE so far. And again, I really love this white color here. I think it is my favorite. But yeah, I can't wait to do some tests and let you guys know how the iPhone SE has been holding up, especially compared to my iPhone 11 Pro Max, which I've been using daily since it's come out. And once again, make sure you guys get in on that giveaway. I will be giving away 2 iPhone SEs, and to enter to win, all you need to do is like this video and watch all of my coverage on the iPhone SE this weekend. So I will have multiple videos coming out for the iPhone SE. Make sure you guys are watching those videos and commenting on those videos that you've entered the giveaway and like the video as well. So again, you do also need to click the Gleam link down in the description below. You will see a link in the description below where I have all the rules and everything. You do need to click on that and enter using social media and things like that, just so you can track your entries and so I can track your entries and be able to contact you via email. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video and giveaway. I will be doing a lot more videos and comparisons on the iPhone SE, of course. I think this is a great phone to upgrade to if you had an iPhone 8 or earlier, especially if you had a device that could not run iOS 13, like an iPhone 6, iPhone 5S, iPhone 5. I think this is going to be a tremendous upgrade that will not break the bank. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe